All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. At about 6 a.m. this morning, we received a call of a naked man running around in the terminal. Deputies responded to that call, and they confronted a man by the name of John Greenwood, born in 1992. He was naked. He was on the baggage carousel trying to get out onto the tarmac. Eventually, during that confrontation, the deputies had to tase him. After they took him into custody, he shouted at the deputies, "We got to get out of here. The bomb's going to go off. I planted a bomb in the bathroom." Deputies automatically began searching the bathrooms, and there was one bathroom that was under construction, and they could see where he got some kind of a tool and got behind the sheetrock, and they could see there was stuff stuffed behind the sheetrock. That automatically elicited a response from our bomb squad. We deployed the robot. We got behind the sheetrock to discover it was a backpack and his clothing. Greenwood is a frequent flyer. He is well known to law enforcement agencies in Daytona Beach. He was arrested for ag assault on an officer in 2007. He was also Baker acted twice in 2007. And while he is resting comfortably in Halifax Hospital, he informed us that he ingested Molly and a bunch of other drugs last night. So obviously there will be a slew of charges filed against him. Fortunately for us, it was not a bomb. Folks did experience some delays with their flights, but the airport here, the airport management has been spectacular in doing all they can to make sure that the folks get them where they need to go.
They had us evacuate at 7:30 this morning because there were 2 unattended bags in the secured area, is what they kept saying. They made the announcement a couple of times and nobody claimed them, so they evacuated the terminal. And then after we were out here for some time, they said there was a naked guy that they had caught that had made a bomb threat made to tase him, but that's it. And this came, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes ago, and it had the big drum thing that went around the back. And then the 2 canine units came probably 10 minutes ago, roughly.
Who told you about the packages?
Oh, it's been, the packages was announced on the PA.
So did he walk in naked, or he walked in clothed and he decided to get naked in the bathroom? Kind of go through.
Sure. At around 6 a.m., he walks into the airport fully clothed, carrying a backpack. And then he goes into the ladies' room that's under construction. He somehow manages to hollow out a hole in the sheetrock, and that's where he places the backpack, his clothing. Then he comes out naked and starts to run around the airport. That elicits the call to us. When we confront him, he's on the baggage carousel trying to get out onto the tarmac. Deputies have to tase him. Once he's tased and in custody, he then begins to shout out, "We got to get out of here, we got to get out of here, the bomb's going to go off, I planted a bomb in the bathroom." So now the deputies scramble, the dogs get turned loose, and everybody's searching the bathrooms, and they discover where the sheetrock was hollowed out and there's stuff behind it. And then that elicits the response from the bomb squad, the robot. We have to x-ray the walls and see what we're doing. And then when we were confident there was no explosives in there, then go in and remove it. And then obviously we did a secondary sweep to go through the entire airport again with the bomb dogs, make sure everything was copacetic. And then with airport management, bring TSA back in and resume normal operations.
Talk about this effort, if you would, to get all of those people out of the airport safely.
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of the credit has to fall on airport management, TSA, and the airlines themselves, because once, we only have a handful of deputies here. Once they gave the order to evacuate, they all come together and they make sure that all of the passengers and all of the customers are taken to a rallying point. Everybody's out safely and calmly. They did a great job, in my opinion. Every time I turned around, they were disseminating as much information to the passengers as they could, so that they at least knew what was going on and what the ultimate goal here was, which was to make sure the terminal was absolutely 101% safe. When you talk about safety of Daytona Beach International Airport, that goes above anything in management's mind and working with the sheriff's office. Tourism, yeah, absolutely. We want people to fly out of here, fly in. We want all that. But their number one goal is to make sure that law enforcement has every tool necessary to keep our traveling passengers safe. And I think you saw that on display today.